Howdy, it's Dr. Alejandro.
And I'm Dr. Emily.
And as many of you know, we have 4 clinics on our first 3 years in practice.
If you're ready to level up your business, find us at paththovictorychiro.com to get on the path to victory. Are your financial objections around affordability or are they around perceived value? One of our clinics has had some troubles lately closing their care plans, and the most common objection that they get is that people can't afford it, or I don't know if it's worth it, or I'm going to have to go home and check my budget and check my finances. And these objections kept coming up. And ultimately, what it comes down to is not about affordability or these people's finances. It's actually about the perceived value. They don't value the care if you're getting financial objections. And that starts from day one. I'll actually even argue that starts from the phone call that you have with them whenever you schedule them and made their appointment. So let's talk about this for a second. We need to always convey seriousness when somebody comes into our chiropractic office. There's a time to joke and cut up, and there's a time to be very serious. Because if you are cutting up and you're joking and you're like, yeah, you have a little bit of spinal degeneration here, I'm pretty sure I can fix that. And then you say, hey, by the way, I'm going to ask you for $3,000. This person is not going to close the care plan. So we have to set that tone, set the standard from the jump. Otherwise, by the time you go in and you present your care plan, they don't value you. And this also comes along with confidence. Whenever you are trying to help somebody with a care plan and you say, hey, this is how often I need to see you, this is what it includes, and this is how much it's going to be. And you are a little bit shaky, you're a little bit scared, you're afraid what they're going to say, you don't know if they're going to close, you don't know if you're the best at what you have to offer. There's a lot of shaken confidence, and that person can definitely sense that. And so biggest tip, biggest advice that I can give you when you're trying to present a care plan, even if you don't have confidence, fake it. Steal somebody else's confidence. Steal our confidence, because I know I'm 100% convicted that chiropractic can help everybody from the littlest of spines to the oldest of spines. I know that chiropractic can help regulate a nervous system. If you are not completely convicted in that, if you don't have confidence in that, confidence in your technique, you got to first of all get grounded and get that confidence before somebody can have confidence in you.
Confidence is a big aspect. When I interview people, I don't care about their resume. I care about their IQ and their confidence. Because if you're not confident enough, that's something that is hard to teach. And at first, when people meet me, they could think I'm cocky. I might. But it's just, I have a lot of confidence on myself. Like every time I play like board games with your family and like I don't even know what game it is, I'm like, I'm gonna beat you, dude. Like, yeah, I'm gonna like beat you because it's cake. Like, this brings me flashback of like when I was in high school, the soccer team was practicing, and I just jump into their practice and say, I'm gonna beat you all because you guys suck. I'm like so good at soccer, and I had never played soccer in my life. But it's just like you need to have confidence in whatever you do. You know, at the end of the day, you're gonna suck. People are gonna make fun of you. Fine, but at least you have a lot of confidence, and that is something you cannot teach, you know, so you need to have the confidence.
There's a couple little tips that I want to provide that maybe can help somebody too. Whenever you're going through a consultation, some things that you definitely don't want to say, and we've caught our doctors doing this, is someone says, yeah, I've had this pain. I've been living with this pain for 20 years. And the doctor will say, okay. All right.
Okay.
No, it's not okay that this person has been living with pain for 20 years.
You need to maximize that. Like, I've been having this pain for 20 years. 20 years you've been having this?
That's awful.
Oh, you know, I have the normal headaches. What normal headaches are you talking about?
Do you know that that's not normal?
Yeah.
So I think always being a good human and being compassionate is a really unique skill to have versus just, let's just get through this consult, let's just get through this exam, and let's just close the care plan. Like, this person is not a dollar sign. This person is not a case number on your case file. This person is an actual human being with a family, with a life, and you need to go in with that compassion, knowing that. So when someone tells you, I've had pain for 20 years, gosh, I'm really sorry to hear that. That is awful. That sounds truly awful. Do you want to have pain for 20 years? Heck no. So be compassionate about it, right? And then going through a report, let's say you take x-rays. We love x-rays. We love to see, we love to know. So when I'm going through an x-ray report and I see severe degeneration on a spine, I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I'm not going to say, oh gosh, yeah, this makes sense because you're 80 years old. There's just a little bit of, loss of disc space. There's just a little osteophyte, a little bone spur here. No, this is severe degeneration. This is an extreme case. I'm so sorry that it's gotten to this point. I feel really bad, and I'm going to relay that to the patient. And the more that you can use these words, not okay, not all right, but man, I'm truly sorry that you're experiencing this. This is terrible. And you get into that serious tone and that compassionate tone, the person already has confidence in you. Like, man, I didn't know it was so bad. I really need you, right? You're making yourself like, you need me. You need me to help you. And the more that you can do that, that person's going to be signed on from the jump. So the ultimate thing is obviously confidence, but you have to have the perception of value for that person. You have to know that that the service that you are providing for this person is invaluable. You cannot put a price tag on somebody's health. You can't put a price tag on a regulated, not stressed out nervous system because it doesn't exist in our world today. And chiropractic is the only route that's going to take them from point A to point B. All you have to do is tell them that and communicate that to them. So as long as you have perceived your value to be of the utmost importance, you're going to have no problem closing these care plans. And this is something we had to work through with our doctors as well, that it's not about a price tag. It's not about finances. People will find the way to pay for things. They always do. We have a story of a lady coming in and she was literally shaking her purse out, like tampons falling out, little coins. She was literally collecting like loose change to be able to find a way to pay for care. It doesn't matter the numbers in your bank account. If somebody perceives that they need it and that it's valuable, they're going to find a way to pay for it. And so you can offer things like care credit. You can extend out care plans. You can make it work for somebody, but that's if they want it. They have to want it, right? And that means that they have to perceive that they need it from you. So my question to you is, are you valuable? Are you perceiving yourself as a valuable commodity, as a valuable service? And that comes with putting work into yourself, having the confidence to communicate to somebody to say, this is what you need. I have what you need to help. Without any shadow of a doubt, I'm what you need. And so we teach our doctors how to do this. We teach them how to have unshakable confidence. And for those of you doctors who are having maybe some financial objections or having trouble closing care plans, we would love to work with you because ultimately these objections are keeping people from being healthy. And that's a really detrimental thing in our world and our society today. So we want to help chiropractors help more people help their communities. Visit us at paththovictorychiro.com for more information.